Do you think Jesus is coming back? Oh, sure. Yeah, he's skipping all the way, huh? It's been 2,000 years? Yeah, he's coming back. He's going to be on game shows. This is your life. They're going to go, Jesus, do you remember this noise? You're going to go, yeah, I can name that tune in 2 notes. I'm not trying to make jokes about Jesus, though. I saw the movies. I read the Bible. He's always on the cross at the end of the crucifixion. There's always 30 or 40 Christians standing around going, it's a shame that he has to die. And Jesus is always going, well, maybe I wouldn't have to. Somebody get a ladder and a pair of pliers. But the Bible said you're supposed to die. Oh, buy the book. Buy the book. Yeah, I figure Jesus is in heaven right now. They're going, Jesus, why don't you go back down to earth? These are troubled times. They need a symbol of peace and love again. Somebody walk in the world in real peace. Jesus is going, yeah. Sure, yeah. I'll go back. As soon as I can play the piano again, I'll be right there. Thanks a lot, like being the only savior that can use his hand as a fucking whistle. I read the Bible. I'm pretty fascinated by the life of Christ. It's a pretty good trick to pull off. Come back from the dead and not scare the hell out of everybody, huh? Jesus is the only guy that did that. You know, he's the only guy that ever came out of the fucking grave after being dead for 3 days where people didn't go, ah! The dead, let the dead fucking live! Oh my God! Kill it! And yeah, anybody else, man? Anybody else? And people freak. Jesus comes out. It's like, nothing. It's like, it's Jesus! Jesus is the only guy that ever came back from the dead that didn't scare the fuck out of everybody. He's the only guy that ever crawled out of a grave where people didn't go, oh, ah! Oh, I just saw some fucker crawl out of this grave! I don't believe I'm seeing this shit! Did you see that? This guy just crawled out of his box through the earth! People are losing and going, oh, ah! Oh, the dead live! The dead live! Go get a stake, put a stake in his ass! Cut off his head, kill him again! Jesus comes back, he doesn't get any pressure, no static, nobody's upset. He climbs out, he's walking around, nobody's upset. They can eat with him and everything, you know? It's like, isn't that guy dead? Yeah, but he's real stubborn, man, he won't accept it. Pass the butter. What are they staring at? But I read the resurrection story. If you ever have some chance, if you ever have a time to read this, what an amazing story. The guy's dead for 3 days. He comes back. You know. None of his friends shook up about it. He comes back with a whole new message and shit. You know. I'm reading this, and it's an exciting story, but I read it and I thought, I know Jesus was never buried. Because no wife would buy this story in 100 years. No wife would buy this fucking story. Good luck. Good luck with this story. First of all, he leaves on Friday afternoon with 12 other guys. He's gone for 3 days. No message. No way to get in touch with her. He comes home Monday afternoon looking like he hasn't slept. Well, I'm glad you can find your way home, Savior. Where's your 12 friends who won't get a job? How are they? Every one of them are using you. You're not even smart enough to know it. Anybody says, I believe, we put them up and feed them. I'm secular. Where are you at? Jesus is going, I don't need this shit. No, honey, I'll tell you where I've been. Come here. Come here. I'll tell you where I've been. First of all, not that I ruined your weekend any, but I was dead! Do you understand that, you fucking bitch? I was dead! While you were sitting here on your ass, I'm in a grave outside of town. I'm fighting death, hell, decomposure. I'm about to come in a spiritual form and go in the kingdom of God. I go, wait a second. I better go back because she doesn't know where I've been. So now I gotta fight the angel of death, get my fucking soul back, crawl out of the grave, come on to this shit because I missed you, honey. I don't know if Jesus has actually spoken in an audible voice to anybody in about 2,000 years. I think his last words may have been, oh, not the other one, oh, you jerk, no. People say, you think Jesus is coming back? Sure. What's it been, 2,000 years? Boy, I sure don't want to dampen anybody's optimism here. It's only 2,000 fucking years. I love those churches out there. We're at the church where everybody's somebody, but Jesus is Lord. I know they messed around with this guy's book. I read the Bible. I know they messed around with this guy's book. They did, man. The guy was under too much stress. You know, he could heal. That's a pain in the ass. The sick will find you wherever you go. You can heal. You've got a new full-time job. They'll find your ass. You can't take a piss because, oh, Jesus! Are you in here? You got a minute to look at this! Blind guys are coming in and go, where is he? Where is he? Talk to me, pal. Who's the guy with the gift? Yeah, I'll be right back. Can you hold on? Got a minute, 5,000 people would show up with no food, and you go, what? 5,000 of you? Not one of you brought a sandwich? No, let me get it! Lepers would come up and go, well, you know, the whole thing fell off, but they said you're the best. They said all you have to do is speak the word and it'll grow out, and I came a long way. So you know this guy had those days. It's just like, oh man, I see another leper, I'm gonna go on! Trying to hang out. That's why I think the Last Supper, I know they doctored that up, come on. You know, he was under the pressure. These guys are fucking confused. They're going, is it I? Am I the one who's gonna betray you? Am I the one who's gonna betray you? He's going, oh, you guys do me a favor, eat me! Here's your Last Supper! So they're writing the Bible, they're going, oh God, we can't write this. We can't say Jesus lost it at the Last Supper and told his disciples to eat him. He said, eat me, grabbed his dick and said, this is your Last Supper, some on this. We can't write that. I know what I'm gonna do, here we go. May you eat of my flesh, drink of my blood, or you have no life in you. They doctored that book. You didn't even know they were writing one. That's how fucking secret this book was.